Hello, and welcome to News You Can Use. I'm your host, Patty Nash. On today's show, we are going to talk about an affordable internet program offered by Comcast that many families in our area can take advantage of. Here to tell us about the Internet Essentials program is Kevin Broadhurst, the Senior Director of Government Affairs for Comcast. Welcome, Mr. Broadhurst.
Thank you, Patty.
Okay. First, before you get into the details of the program, why don't you tell us a little bit about why Comcast started the program and when they started it?
Sure. So this started in 2011, and we wanted to address the problem of the digital divide. And the digital divide is the problem where kids from low-income households are adopting broadband at a much lower rate than people from more affluent households, putting them at a disadvantage to other students that already have that internet service at home.
Right.
So we felt that Comcast was in a unique position to try to address that problem of the digital divide by creating this program called Internet Essentials, which is a broadband adoption program.
So what this program does is offer the internet to families that probably could not afford the internet were it not for this program.
That's right. Families with students in the free or reduced school lunch program can get internet service for $9.95 a month. We also sell netbook and laptop computers for $149. So that's obviously that's a pretty big discount compared to what people would normally pay for that rate. And we decided to do this so that kids from the low-income households could get the internet at an affordable rate.
And I understand that you piloted the program in this area. Can you tell us about that?
That's right. So in 2011, when we started this program, we had never done anything like this before. No company really had. So we decided to pick Wilmington, Delaware as our pilot location. So we worked with Governor Markell, the Secretary of Education at the time, and the School District of Red Clay, and also Brandywine School District as well, along with a number of nonprofit groups in the area. So we worked with them to kind of figure out what would work, what wouldn't work, for us to learn how to implement this program and then scale up nationwide.
And what kind of reaction have you gotten? What kind of numbers do you have, if you can share any with us?
Sure, it's been great so far. So we've connected 500,000 homes to the internet, many of whom for the very first time. So that means that 2 million people are now connected to the internet as a result of Internet Essentials that weren't connected to the internet before this.
Okay, terrific. And I understand that there's no contract or terms. This is not one of those complicated contracts that are hard for me to understand, that go up in 2 years or you have to sign away for
That's
a long
right. This
time.
is not a promotional offer. This is something
Right.
where as long as you have a student in that free or reduced school lunch program, you're going to be eligible for that $9.95 a month rate. So this is not something that goes up after 6 months or a year. It's not a promo. It's really done as a public service to address what we think is a very big problem.
And is that the only eligibility requirement, that your child be eligible for the free and reduced?
Well, there's that part, but there's also, if your student attends a school that has more than 50% free or reduced school lunch program, then you'd be automatically be able to be eligible for the program.
That's interesting. There's a number of Red Clay schools that are 100% free and reduced
That's right.
lunch. So anyone in those schools would be eligible for this program.
That's right. Now there are a few caveats. You can't be a current Comcast internet customer. You can be a video or a phone customer. You can't currently have Comcast internet, and you can't have a bad debt problem older than 1 year. But other than that, you'd be eligible for the program.
Okay. And do you find that families have let you know that this is helping them at all, or helping the kids do their homework now online? And
Definitely. We've done a lot of research on this, and the number one reason that people were using this was to finish their homework. Because as you know, Patty, as an educator, so much homework now is done online. So if you don't have that internet service at home and your student has to go to a cafe or a library late at night,
right.
that's putting them at a disadvantage over someone that has that internet readily available anytime they want at home. So we found that most people are using this for homework and doing research.
Okay. And how does somebody apply for this if they're watching today and they say this sounds terrific? How do they go about getting it?
Sure, there's a website called internetessentials.com. So that's www.internetessentials.com. If you go on that website at your school, you can find more information, or you can ask one of your teachers or a principal if they have any information, and I'd be happy to help get them that information.
Okay. And so now this is good for the families that already have a computer in their home. But you did say something, tell us a little bit more about, you can get a laptop, or what did you say?
That's right. We sell laptop computers for $149. So that's a pretty steep discount on what we buy them for. And the idea was that the internet is not going to do you much good unless you have a device that can use the internet. So we found that most people are not buying the computer, they're just doing the internet service, which is perfectly fine. There's no requirement that says you have to buy the computer, but that is available for people if they choose to buy one.
And I know personally that the company tries to do a lot of outreach to people to let them know. So it's certainly not, the more the merrier, I think, with this
That's
program.
right, Patty. And I know you're always on my list as someone that I reach out to, and I appreciate all the support you've given us. So we reach out to all the schools in our service area and ask them to help distribute information and promote the program, because we feel that a grassroots marketing effort has really been the best way for us to get the message out. But we also work with countless nonprofit organizations and organizations that serve low-income constituents to help spread the word. So really, we talked about just about anybody that'll listen about this program, because we feel it's a very important program that's addressing a critical problem.
Okay. Is there something else that you know that we're missing here that you think that the viewers should know about it?
Yeah, we also offer online and in-person training classes as well, because this is all part of the issue where some people were not subscribing to the internet because first they couldn't afford it, but also they didn't think that it was relevant or they didn't know how to use it. So to try to address that problem, we also offer online modules. So once you get the internet, you can take these modules that'll teach you how to use the internet, how to use computers, and how to do it safely. And we also teach in-person classes. And you do not have to be a Comcast customer or Internet Essentials customer to attend these classes, but they're offered, we mostly partner with nonprofit organizations, and those are designed to teach people how to use the internet, how to use computers, and like I said, how to do it safely, because while the internet is great and can offer so many great items to people, it's important to note that there are hazards on the internet too. So we want to teach parents that you should be monitoring your kids' internet usage, and that if they have all the right safety precautions in place, then they should be fine.
That's right. Okay, so anything else? I think it sounds like a wonderful program, and if you're out there watching, again, where can they go to?
That's www.internetessentials.com, and you can also talk to your school or call Comcast, and we'd be happy to provide information about that.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you so much for letting us know. I think that there's a lot of folks who can take advantage of this program.
Thank you, Patty, for the opportunity.
Okay. Well, stay with us because we have more news you can use when we come back. Thank you.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. At work or at play, you're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Oh, hey. She's cute. Nice going, man. Things are going great for you. You've earned a night out. Good drinks, good friends. Yeah, we can go ahead and call this a good night. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Not smart. Yeah, I saw that coming. Say goodbye to her. Ouch, that'll hurt your bank account. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. I hope you like eating frozen dinners. Alone. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hello, welcome back to News You Can Use. We're going to leave you today with some footage from our launch last week of Numbers Bee. This is a new kind of interactive math game show where anyone can log on and play against the on-air contestants, and prizes are going to be awarded to the winners of the game. Students out there who want to appear as contestants on the show can sign up at numbersbee.com. That's NUMBERSBEE, numbersbee.com. And you can find the schedule for Numbers Bee and all of our EdTV programs at edtv-radio.com. Well, that's all we have for today's program. Thank you for watching this edition of News You Can Use.
Welcome, everyone, to the Numbers Bee TV game show.
It's all technology and magic. The Z has worked out all the issues.